One-off cash payments included in this year's federal budget should become available to about 6 million Australians from April 28. The $250 payments come as part of the Morrison government's $8.6 billion package of temporary measures to address cost of living pressures, including rising commodity prices. This package formed the centerpiece of this year's pre-election budget, doubling as a sweetener for voters who the Morrison government needs to win over to be returned to power at the imminent federal election. Your cookie settings are preventing this third-party content from displaying. If you'd like to view this content, please adjust your cookie settings. To find out more about how we use cookies, please see our cookie guide. The federal government has said the $250 payments will be available to concession card holders, pensioners, and people who receive welfare payments from Centrelink or the Department of Veterans Affairs. Services Australia says eligible people don't need to apply, as the cost of living payment will be distributed automatically. Camera icon Treasurer Josh Frydenberg unveiled the payments in the federal budget last week. NCA Newswire Brendan Beckett News Corp Australia. The department says payments will start from April 28, subject to legislation, with recipients to receive a letter confirming the payment has been made. The Australian Council of Social Service has welcomed the payments, but continued its call for the federal government to raise the rate of job seeker payments for the unemployed. The budget does nothing to lift the incomes of people with the least, ACOS Chief Executive Officer Cassandra Goldie said. If you're living on $46 a day, this payment will help for a week or two, but people have to pay the rent 52 weeks a year. The Morrison government also promised more than 10 million Australians a tax break as part of the federal budget. The low and middle income tax offset will be topped up with an additional $420 rebate for people earning up to $126,000 a year. Low and middle income earners had been able to save up to $1,080 under ELMITO, and the payments will now increase to up to $1,500 depending on how much each person earns. The rebates under the ELMITO, which will end at the conclusion of this financial year, taper off to zero at a taxable income of $126,000.